strings that are hard to contest sometimes because they come out so fast. You can have a delayed overhead at the end there, or she can choose not to do the last string or the second string, get a pressure reset. Her average damage and corner carry is slightly above average for most of the cast, so we'll see how blaznic does versus PCiel.
It'll be an exciting match to see for sure.
All right, now start blaznic, making sure they're not put into the corner. They're just hanging out mid-screen. There's a dive. BC follow up immediately after. Doesn't want anything to do with it. Oh, low shield gets blocked by the overhead.
Really good pickup here for MuddyKipz right now. This is going to be their corner. And again, now full-on pressure, staggering a bit of these buttons, delaying it a bit. Both players' movements also exceptional. That dive pick is going to be able to fully hit confirm. We're going to try to get that corner carry as well, and we're successful. Tries to go for, we get the invincibility X edge as well for blaznic.
All right, so blaznic still keeping up good pressure. Worried about MuddyKipz trying to do a moon skill getting in clash, but we get hit by 236A from PCiel. And you can see blaznic respecting a lot of PCiel's options. Decides to moon drive there because the dive whipped. Uh-oh.
Oh my gosh, it's really just one straight hit, and then we can hit confirm for either player. And there's that straight hit winning the air-to-air, and able to actually get the full-on EX edge here. Get the hard knockdown as well for the safe jump.
Woo! Woo! All right, throw got baited but didn't get punished. 15 seconds left on the clock. Let's see if MuddyKipz realizes that and is going to try to either get a hit or maybe heat full screen. I don't know if they noticed the time on the clock.
Ooh.
Oh, yeah. You can see blaznic just like, oh, I'm winning, so I'm just going to run here. I'm not going to worry about getting hit by anything. Yeah, and it looked like MuddyKipz didn't want to heat because that heat can be punished from full screen with Saber's 214C.
Most definitely. Also, too, that timer was just counting down very quickly. And then that did leave blaznic having without Moondrive towards the end of that round. So that's going to be an empty resources that they're not going to have available. But here we have MuddyKipz getting this corner. Going to get the hard knockdown, charge up a little bit as well, that fourth bar.
Ooh, doesn't get tagged by the jump C, blocks the overhead. All right, blaznic trying to get out of this corner safely, doesn't want to get tagged by any PCiel normals. Ooh, Excalibur dive fatal. It's going to do a chunk of damage and corner carry. Should spend a meter after this racket right here. There we go. All right, mid-screen mix-up, left-right incoming. Just waits for a reversal, doesn't get anything, gets a throw.
Oh, that low was really nice. The very quick jump to then catch that low was so good there from blaznic.
All right. I don't think throw kills unless MuddyKipz lifts a shield.
Oh, Moondrive to be able to block in time. That was a little bit of Moondrive though, so no longer has that resource. MuddyKipz is going to have to try to make something happen, sending on 4 bars a meter as well, but can't really do that full screen heat activation.
Ooh,
oh, there is the blood heat.
There's blood heat. You have to be careful. Oh, punishes the whip jump A with the Excalibur dive once again. And blaznic showing how proficient they are without having to overcommit to, flying at somebody who has a life lead. You can kind of like sit back if you get a whiff punish with Saber. Saber actually has, her record goes really far. Her buttons are really big for what they look like. And MuddyKipz just trying to focus up like, okay, I was getting spaced out pretty hard after like regaining my composure. And this also might be a Ciel pick oh, okay, I was right.
Yeah. You were absolutely correct. I'm wondering if maybe it's just because there was too much of slow startup with some of those air moves, especially because blaznic is moving extremely versatile in the air. So not really a lot of time or opportunity to actually catch those straight hits and capitalize off of them.
All right, high shield, B follow up off of that. So I'm guessing MuddyKipz's logic here is that, hey, I don't have to look at blaznic be full screen. I can just like throw knives. If they get a clean hit, I can get a confirm depending on my spacing, like right here. Doesn't get the proper confirm. It's all right. Does the moon drive? Shield back. All right, blaznic gets the turn. 2-2C, trying to keep plus frames. And you can see how MuddyKipz's game plan kind of changed all of a sudden, like has a life lead, doesn't need to overcommit.
Oh, there's that fatal counter here from MuddyKipz. And really being the aggressor this time in this round, gets the throw. Tries to go for the jump in. Now this is block string pressure. Throwing out these keys, and the last hit catching a counter from blaznic.
All right, so blaznic might have been trying to figure out what to do there, because sometimes switches like this throw off your game plan when you fight a character. Oh, baits out the throw there with the air dash after the Rekka. Should spend the bar. Oh, no, just goes for like a small reset attempt. Double overhead. Charge dive. Forward throw. Saber strike throw pressure is very scary. All right. MuddyKipz hanging out in the corner. Making sure they don't get tagged by another Rekka.
Yeah, they're really trying to avoid any form of the Rekka. Okay, we have a slight hit in the air, and it's going to lead into the full hit confirm. blaznic allowing the reset recovery. MuddyKipz is going to be able to take back this corner.
All right, knockdown. There's a safe heat. Oh, that heat was a little scary, especially because blaznic teched in place. All right, spin meter, making sure that, that block screen is to make sure you don't get any of your life back because you're blocking. And now, jump A fatal, no confirm. And you see blaznic just kind of not overcommitting mid-screen, just trying to be patient. And you see MuddyKipz kind of being a little bit more desperate, just trying to throw out some more projectiles. Woo, BC. Jump A. Nice and easy.
Very good adjustment here from blaznic. You were absolutely correct. It's just a matter of trying to thread the needle, and blaznic is playing extremely efficient and patient, especially in some of these air-to-airs. So we get that hit in, but we're not going to full hit confirm. We're just going to see where it takes us from there.
I guess another knockdown. Doesn't go for a left-right. Oh, that one key managed to snipe blaznic pressing buttons. Should be able to get a confirm with meter here. Yep, there we go. Knockdown in the corner. Hey, demon flip, moon drive. Should be able to get the kill here. Nice and easy.
And now MuddyKipz on the board, tied 1-1. Definitely doing a little bit of a pop-up, taking those big breathers. Also hugging the little Ciel plushie too.
All right, so blaznic goes right back in there. Probably just like, okay, I understand what I got to do. Probably got a little overzealous in that last round. Got clipped by a lot of small knives. A couple of normals from Ciel. All right, fatal jump A should get the full confirm near the corner. Yup. Spin meter. There we go. Gonna go for a safe jump.
Hey, that's where that safe jump came into play. Called out the DP from MuddyKipz.
Spin meter again. All right, air throw ender. Let's see if there's another safe jump or just applies pressure. Yep. Double overhead. Strike throw time. All right, MuddyKipz. Yeah, tried to press a button, got counter hit by 2C. That was big damage.
Slight delay on that button as well. Charging it up and catching MuddyKipz potential set point for blaznic, who's been really on a roll, using moon drive to avoid getting punished after that needle dive.
Ooh, jump A, no confirm, a little bit too high. And blaznic doing a good job of making sure they don't get clipped by anything. Unlucky for MuddyKipz, a little bit too high. And blaznic manages to get a confirm. A lot of damage. All right, here's another safe jump, most likely. Yep, jump B, forward throw. Let's see what MuddyKipz does on defense here, just holding down back. Just a lot of patience. Play.
Yep, they're slowing down MuddyKipz, definitely making them doubt whether or not to block on that low. He's gonna get the hard knockdown.
All right, might be last chance for MuddyKipz. There's the moon drive, tries to see what's happening. Nothing going on there. Spam meter, yep, there we go, still plus. Waits for a reversal, and you can see how blaznic's just kind of waiting. Woo!
There it goes, that's a full punish on the blood heat, and MuddyKipz prepared. You were actually calling it out right there, slowing it down specifically to actually bait out that blood heat activation from MuddyKipz.
Yeah, it's when you see players start to stagger a lot of their strings like that because people have meter or they have moon drive, they don't want to overcommit because they don't want to get hit by the heat blast. They don't want the moon drive to activate and then they're not ready to respond when the clash occurs. So sometimes they'll stagger their normals as much as they can, and if something happens, they can respond immediately. Like they can block right away, they can reshield, they can moon drive back if the clash occurs. So blaznic, you can see how seasoned he is just by being able to like stagger pressure, wait for a response, and punish right after.
Yeah, that sequence actually was really well defined too, because we